Hey guys, it's Max Convexity. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone had a good day in the market. The Defiance funds did, for sure. Let's see what all happened today. Okay. Here is my handy dandy spreadsheet. Shows you just the facts, just what you need to know. So right here, this is pretty much all you need to look at every day. This is the premium earned from the option, 112. This is what it costs. So that's what it costs to sell the option. That's money in and that's money out. So anyway, total profit. You didn't have to buy the option back for anything. Okay. Now, as far as the ETFs change, the triple QY did not go up as much as the NASDAQ did. None of these went up as much as the parent asset. They all had good days nonetheless. It's $1.5 million profit right there. $590,000 for JEPY. IWMY has 1.1 million. Dividend estimate for the month is still the same as yesterday, 86 cents for triple QY, 75 on JEPY. $1.24 on IWMY, 29 cents on SPY-T. SPY-T and TRES also underperformed the parent assets, but SPY-T had a really good day. SPY-T was up 42 basis points. It did underperform by about half, or it got about half the upside. All right, well, that's fine. So let's see what else we can get ourselves in the middle of here. Let's look at this. All right, so this is a single day buffer report. So it was a good day for the indexes, so we don't have a lot of outperformance. In the blue is the high yield, though, just to be clear. So YMAX and ULTY outperformed, and YMAG. The rest of them, were fine. I would really say the only one, the most disappointing one is IVVW. That's, I believe it's iShares. Yeah, it's an iShares one. It's a monthly strategy. Let's look at the single names. Boy, you don't see Tesla flat often. NVIDIA had a hell of a day. So did Coney and so did Misty. Misty had a hell of a day. We'll look at the charts for those in a second. High yield fund is in blue on the left, but great day, Sky. Great day, Maxi. Great day, YBTC. Very nice job, guys. Let's go back a little bit further since it's the end of the day. This is for the entire month of April. This is since March 29th to this afternoon. So it's for the entire month of April and the first 2 days of May. But it's about 32 days. In any event, been a little bit of a rough time, but this picture's improving, especially for Bitcoin and stuff. But this picture's gradually improving. On the single stocks in the same time frame, it's also been kind of a rough time frame, unless your name is MRNY. But it has been kind of slim pickings in that area too. But anyway, it appears like we're turning it around now, so that is always a good thing. All right, so what else do we need to look at? Do we need to look at anything on the big spreadsheet? I still have this big spreadsheet. It still has all the same stuff on it. In any event, it's all the stuff we need to know is on that other one. And it's not having to switch spreadsheets. All right, so let's do some charts now. My goodness, look at this. Closed out of the Bollinger Bands and on the high of the day. That's bullish, obviously. Very bullish. Okay, great job, guys. Now that's a 24-hour cash chart of NASDAQ. So NASDAQ was kind of drifting up overnight. And then the London session is this purple session. Well, the purple's New York, London's this red session. Anyway, so London starts here. But it drifted up during the London session. Then New York opened and the market sold off pretty good. Turns out that was a fake out. They got underneath the Bollinger Bands, but for a couple of time periods, we didn't make any progress, and it went back the other way. So That was a classic bear trap this morning. All right, so now let's look at the cash markets, though. That's 24-hour. Let's look at cash NASDAQ. That's what you have to trade options on. So this is only open during the middle of the day. I mean, during the day. 8:30 to 3 Central, 9:30 to 4 Eastern. Okay. All right, well, full profit. Nice to see. They all look that way. Right, Russell, it's the same story. They dip into the profit box for a while, then explode out of it. Russell, then SPX. All right. Only every day was like this, right? Now let's see what else we can look at. Let's look at some of these Yield Max stocks. Let's look at old Coinbase and Coney. They got these covered call strikes way up there, but their strike, I mean, their option, their stock blew up today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what were they up? It was on the buffer report. That's, of course, the monthly. On the monthly, they're not doing great, but on the, yeah, 7% benchmark parent up 8 or 9. It's crazy, insane, right? Crazy, insane. Tesla kind of flat today, consolidating right between its Bollinger Bands. Anyway, these, you know, when you sell covered calls, you're in a good shape no matter what, because if it gets flat, you know, the calls expire worthless. If it goes up a little bit, you're fine too, as long as it doesn't go up over the top strike. And then if it goes down, well, you know, that sucks, but you're better off than you were. So anyway, Tesla's just going sideways. That's a call writer's dream. Just collect that premium. So that's AMD. We don't usually look at that one. That one had a gigantic gap down. Let's look at that just for fun. I may start looking at that one. I really like this one, and AMD wise is good fun. In any event, this had a giant gap down due to earnings and didn't make any progress the rest of the day, just kind of went sideways after the gap. All right, so here is NVIDIA. So this is NVIDIA. Well, all these chart patterns look the same. They dip in for a second, trap some bears. This is almost ideal. They almost went right to what is that? 865, which is where that strike price is. Strike price is courtesy of Corey at Happy Camper, by the way, and Retire on Dividend. Get all my Yield Max information from them, sometimes from Gen Z and some other people, but lots of times from them. All right. So that's actually an ideal scenario. I mean, it'd even be a little better if they would just go ahead and go to this other one. You always want, I mean, the ideal situation, or as ideal of a situation as you get when you have a letter on, if you're fighting calls, is that it goes to your furthest strike away, it goes right to the strike price. And yes, it means it blows out the lower ones, but still they're full profit, and you have max profit on this one, 919. So that'd be a pretty tall order to go to 919 tomorrow. So we'll check over here at Mr., which is what Mr. trades, of course. They have a 5-piece, 5-course meal, 5-course ladder, it looks like. All right, we'll see how they do. Oh, yeah, Crash came out today. Here's a 30-minute bar chart of Crash. Crash kind of crashed towards the end of the day there because Tesla's going up, so Crash had to go down. It's a synthetic short, and it's a covered put situation. It's interesting. I'm making a video on it right now. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching my update. That was maybe a little bit over 5 minutes. Sometimes the one might be a little over 5 minutes because we have a little bit more time and there's not as much pressure on. Anyway, join me tonight, and I'm going to have one of my late night with Max and Jax, and we'll look at profit boxes, and maybe we'll talk about charts and that kind of stuff. And look for that video on the inverse Tesla fund coming out soon. Should be out hopefully the next hour or two. All right, guys, take it easy.